For every individual to follow certain daily and seasonal routine for their well-being, the foremost one is what time one should get up. We call it as wake-up time. In Ayurvedic understanding, these 24 hours of our day are actually divided into 6 sections, and each section is dominated by one of the intelligence, the 3 intelligence which our body is governed by. And the time which we are talking in the morning from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the time dominated by Vata intelligence. If we go a little bit more into Ayurvedic understanding, Vata intelligence is which is responsible for every movement in the body, physical, mental, emotional. Everything which moves in our body, whether it is your food you are eating, your blood which is moving, your arms, hand, blinking of your eyes, is all governed by Vata. And Vata, in simple way, if you want to translate, you can translate into simple air. Or from the environmental perspective, we will talk about Vata intelligence relate with our prana energy relate with the oxygen. So getting up in that time is the crucial aspect which Ayurveda talk about. And the reason of that is that when someone wake up, say around about 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. or before 6 a.m., this Vata intelligence will be dominating your body, and the one will be able to get much more oxygen supplied to their physical and mental level and brain level. That is the first advantage. Now the second advantage is because Vata is responsible for movement, and one thing, the moment you wake up, which everyone would like to eliminate or move from our system, is our waste. We have 3 waste in our body. We call feces, urine and sweat. So the most important is your stool. Everyone should have a regular bowel movement in the morning. Best is to have in the first half an hour, and if you are able to get up in the morning time, you will naturally see that your bowel motion start becoming more and more regular. If someone has an issue of the bowel motion, I will be coming up and advising that what regime one can do as a part of the daily routine. But coming and focusing on the wake up time is that when you wake up in the Vata time, you naturally able to get more prana, more oxygen supply, and this is the best time for exercise even. That if one can get into a bit more movement in that part, but more important to exercise is that how you can actually use this time for meditation if someone is into that part. I'm not talking about any spiritual uplift or anything, but meditation is one of the major tool of balancing our mind. For your self-realization even, meditation is the key element. And the morning time is most crucial to sit and quieten your mind so that you can bring mind and body in harmony. Whenever you will try to follow this regime, within 3 months you will be able to see a different change in your outlook to the whole day of your. You will able to cope with the surrounding situations in a much more better way. You will feel more energetic, more focused, more grounded. This is just one regime can help you to achieve. Then the next important regime comes up, that to brush your teeth and scratch your tongue. This is the most crucial regime what Ayurveda talk about. What Ayurvedic philosophy talk about, that make sure that the moment you wake up, within 3 minutes of your getting up, you must brush your teeth and scrape your tongue. Question comes up, hang on, why I have to do that? For this, I will advise you to have a look at your tongue in the mirror tomorrow. 99% time you will find that the back part of your tongue always have a bit white coating there. What is that? That actually is nothing but the reflection of our health on a day-to-day basis. This coating actually is nothing but the accumulation of the toxin which our body has produced at the last regime, last metabolic process which finished at midnight. Now, when that metabolic process has finished and body has produced some residue which we call as ama or toxin, they will be reflecting on your tongue before they get absorbed. Now, if we don't eliminate them and you start eating, drinking or start doing different kind of activities, no matter how good exercise you do, how good food you eat, the moment you have done that, those toxins will move inside the body, and then those are the toxins which will slowly start depositing in different areas, in different tissues, and when they become stronger, they are the one who will bring you one or the other problem. Then no matter how good food you eat, how good exercise you do, how good meditation you do, if these toxins keep building up in your system, they will actually become dominant slowly, and they will impact on our immune system. And that's how we become prone to the one or the other problem. So that is why it is very essential that everyone must make an effort to brush your teeth, scrape your tongue within 3 minutes of your getting up. Now many people will say, why 3 minutes? Reason is because if you have not eliminated those toxins within 3 minutes, after 7.5 minutes, your bodily natural intelligence, your bodily own intelligence will take those toxins in, and then it will be just a ritual to scrape your tongue or clean your teeth. Damage is already done. Now, other question people ask that what is tongue scraper and why I have to use the tongue scraper. Tongue scraper is a simple aspect. I can show you. This is what your tongue scraper look like, right? Which you just need to use 3 times in the center and 1 time on the sides of your tongue. You don't need to go very far back. You don't need to use very forcefully. Just use gently, and you will find that a lot of stuff will come here. Wash it and reuse it. It is always advisable to use the copper tongue scraper because copper is a metal which does not carry the impurities, rather than using other plastics or other one. Now, another question which many people ask sometimes, why I have to use these tongue scraper? Cannot I use the brush to scrape the tongue? Yes, you can definitely use the brush, but the reason why we should not use brush and use tongue scraper, because if you have ever experienced by using brush and the tongue scraper, you will know the difference. When you use the brush to clean the tongue, you will find the brittles of the brush will prick on your tongue. And what is our tongue? According to Ayurvedic understanding, tongue is actually a mirror of your internal organs. And when you are now trying to clean your tongue with a brush, you will find those brittles will prick on your tongue, and you naturally know that if something prick, what happened to your body, you will naturally get into this mode of a shrink. You try to get hold of the things naturally. Now the same thing happen into your tongue. When you are trying to use the brush and it prick on your tongue goes into that mode of closing up. Same goes with your internal organ, and the effort which you are trying to eliminate the toxins is actually not getting to that stage that it will help you to clean even your internal organ. As compared when you are using the tongue scraper, by using a tongue scraper, you are actually gently giving a massage to the tongue. And as we know, when you are getting a massage on your body, how you feel? You naturally feel relaxed, and you naturally get into a mode of let go. Same thing happen when you have done that on your tongue. Even internal organs will be in a position of getting more relaxed and let go those toxins which they are holding. So that's the best way to flush your toxins as a first step. And this brushing and scraping is such a strong regime that even 50% of our problems can be taken care by just doing this one regime. So everyone must make an effort to do it on a daily basis. That's how our Ayurvedic science talk about. Now the next regime comes up as a part of our daily routine is to have one simple drink, which in Ayurvedic concept we call it as our simple detox drink. What is that? Everyone should have a glass of warm water, and in that glass of warm water you can add half teaspoon of fresh grated ginger, half teaspoon of honey, and half teaspoon of lemon juice. That drink will act as a scraper and flush the toxins from the gut before they get absorbed. How it will work? Ginger acts as a scraper, honey acts as a binder, and lemon acts as a flusher. So it becomes the most powerful, simple detox drink, which everyone should take it from every day, and the first thing in the morning after brushing and scraping. Now, this detox drink can be adjusted and used according to various imbalances. Say someone has a diabetes, then different other ingredients will go. Someone has a gut issues, it will have a different kind of ingredients goes. Someone has an even excess heat in the body, it will have a different regime and different ingredient goes there, which I will come down the track when I'm talking about the seasonal routine or various diseases routine. So, but to every individual, no matter you are in a healthy state or you have some imbalances, this simple morning drink will help you to flush your toxins out from the gut before they get absorbed. Now the next regime is very, very important again, which is related to your showers. Now you will find 99% time nowadays, the way our lifestyle is, the way we live, hectic, busy, even not too much stressful, but sometimes erratic lifestyle, we always naturally get into the habit of having hot showers. And most of the people don't realize what this hot shower is doing to me. Anyone is taking hot shower is actually taking in one step close towards the imbalances in their life. Now, what is this hot shower does? Why one should not take the hot shower? Very simple is because when we are talking about the hot shower, especially on your head and on your neck area, it actually aggravates your brain. Now, if we all understand from the physiological point of view, brain is actually merged in a fluid which we call a cerebrospinal fluid. And from Ayurvedic aspect, our brain is governed by three intelligence. We call them as Pranavata, Sadhaka Pitta and Tarpaka Kapha. These are the three subtypes of the three intelligence which are governing. Now when the excess heat is coming up on the head, the temperature of the cerebrospinal fluid gets changed, and then the conduction process from one neuron to the other start getting affected, and person will then start getting into more imbalances which relate with their impatience, lack of able to have a control on their nervous function. They start getting into more confused. Those various problems can start. And then the most important part which will come up when someone is having a hot shower, we have two glands here. We call them as pituitary and pineal gland in our medical science. Now these two glands have very specific function to perform in our body, but they get aggravated with the heat. They get aggravated with many factors, but heat is the most important factor which actually trigger their function. And when their functions get affected, then the whole bodily functions get affected, because these two glands are considered as our master gland, and they control the function of various other organs in our body. And hence this regime is crucial for us to follow, that no one should have a hot shower. Someone asked me how I can find out whether I am doing hot or not. Very simple. When you are standing in the shower and up there is a steam, you have gone hot. If you come out of the shower and your body has any pink patches, you have gone hot. So these are your self-indicator which every one of us should follow and not get into hot shower at all. Thank you.